Hey guys, Naomi here. Thanks for hitting play. This is all about the beginner's guide to intermittent fasting. I'm sure you've heard all about intermittent fasting, and I'm so excited that you're watching this right now because intermittent fasting can totally and completely transform your life. Intermittent fasting is all about what I call scheduled eating. It's patterns of not eating, and it's very, very easy. I'm going to share with you the top benefits that you get from intermittent fasting, and if you like them, then I'm going to show you exactly how to get started. Number one, you will lose body fat. You will lose belly fat. You will increase your human growth hormone that declines as we get older. Human growth hormone is so important for lean muscle. It's so important for energy. You're also going to notice that your hormones will start to balance, so your mood will improve. You'll be able to manage your stress. The load of your life will be easier for you to handle on an everyday basis. You're also going to start to notice that your brain is functioning better. There's a reason that intermittent fasting has been so popular within the universities. All of the top researchers all over the globe have been doing intermittent fasting for years. In fact, I started intermittent fasting because some of my friends who are the leading PhDs in this field were teaching me about it 8-9 years ago, and the studies were already beginning then. So if the researchers know how powerful it is, then all of us deserve to know as well. Good. So if that's not enough reasons to do it, I'm going to give you a couple more. Think about it this way. We have all of these genes in our body that get turned off and on. Well, when you intermittent fast, you literally turn on the youth-promoting genes inside your body. You also balance your blood sugar and your insulin sensitivity, so you become more sensitive to insulin. That has huge benefits that we all know about. The other reason that I love intermittent fasting is it activates the detox process within each and every one of our cells. So you know, if you've gone out drinking or you've eaten some really heavy meals, you naturally want to detox. Well, that's what an intermittent fast can do for you. It activates autophagy. Autophagy means auto, self, phagy, to eat. So it's going to activate the little Pac-Man inside of each of your cells that will eat up the debris, help you detox, and feel better than you've ever felt before. Intermittent fasting does what nothing else can do in the whole world, and that is help to give your body the opportunity to rest and repair. So how do you get started? It's so simple. Just think of it this way. I like to think of it in 3 simple steps. Number 1, you can start intermittent fasting for 12 hours at a time. So let's say you go to bed at 10 p.m. You won't start eating until 10 a.m. the next day. So you just start with these 12 hours. You can do it every day, you can do it every other day. It is both an effective way to intermittent fast. Once that becomes like second nature, super easy, then I want you to go from 12 to 16 hours. This is a very common way of intermittent fasting. It's called the 16-8. And what you do is you stop eating at, for example, 8 p.m. at night, and then you begin eating for noon. Let's say your second meal of the day. So you just skip one meal. And I don't care if it's breakfast, if it's lunch, if it's dinner. Skip the meal that you're the least inclined to want to eat. So for me, I love dinner time and I really like lunch. I've never cared that much for breakfast. So it was easy for me to stop eating at 8 at night and begin eating at noon. And when that becomes second nature and you crave your intermittent fast because you know it gives you more energy, more mental focus, a better sense of well-being, then if you want to 10x your intermittent fast, go from 16 hours to 18 hours. Now this is the most cutting-edge research, and it's right out of the universities, right out of the top PhDs. What they're doing is they're extending their intermittent fast from 16 to 18, and it makes so much difference. It's really taking your intermittent fast 10x. I started fasting over 25 years ago to help reduce the inflammation in my body and deal with my autoimmune disorders, and it is my absolute favorite tool to transform my own health, which is why I'm so passionate and excited to share this with you. I began intermittent fasting once I learned from the PhDs that I was referencing as to how I could incorporate it easily into my day, and intermittent fasting does just that. So you're going to be able to use a tool that's thousands of years old. Intermittent fasting is so easy, it's so uncomplicated. You literally don't have to do anything. You just have to learn how to work with your own body and count. Thanks so much for watching. You can tell I'm completely and totally obsessed with fasting, and it's all about really taking our health and our well-being to that next level through super simple and easy ways. Intermittent fasting is exactly that, and you can subscribe, you can like, and I love your comments.